loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Up next, it's our main event between the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Darnold. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. He's out in the clear. He'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
First play, Stroud's going to pass. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. It's inside the 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdown.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They'll put Addison in motion. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Stroud begins with a pass. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And the Texans 1st down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he will score. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is caught. What a throw. Nico Collins. Touchdown Texans.
Kaimi Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Now Jones. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
By Kalen Bullock. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd
on 2nd down, here's McCarthy.
39-yard line.
Well, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Third and 5. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Texans.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
McCarthy to the air on second down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. He'll air it out down the middle. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, break. Come 19, come 19. Get up.
Right to the air goes Sanders. This one is complete to Judkins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Sanders.
At the 32-yard line.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Now Sanders. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
18, run it. 18, 5 in. Ready?
Sanders once more. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now 3rd down and 7. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll swing this out to Judkins. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
A gain of 2.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Sanders to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Browns
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
You're not liking 18.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought it down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter.
It's now 3rd and goal.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Shedeur Sanders. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0.
Seahawks, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Back to throw, Darnold. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And I think the Browns got it. They did. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
2nd and 2.
To throw is Sanders. Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On 4th down, Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air again, Darnold. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards there for number 15.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Here's Sanders. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one too low.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Out quickly to Judy. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Right back to Njoku. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Bond. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
19 tight.
It's a gain of 3.
Sanders. Looking left side, and it's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
60 Bison. Three. Let's go.
Judkins is into the end zone for the Browns touchdown.